Hi everyone, Kenfinity here, and thank you so much for your amazing question. For my first ever audience Q&A. Oh yeah, and so I'm gonna just dive right into the first question is from Ernie Hatmaker, who's a really good friend along with her husband, who I'll talk about later. And her question is, what is your favorite thing to cook? I love to bake all of the bun cakes. Specifically, carrot cake is my favorite. I made, and also a bunch of other different, yellow. It's been a while since I made a really good yellow cake with just some chocolate frosting, delicious. I love making these desserts. I'm not sure if you heard of them, called lemon blossoms. They're like little lemon muffins with a good, like you literally put like lemon pudding in it. It's really good, along with cake batter, everything, and you put these nice lemon glaze on it. It's the best. For besides dessert, I've been learning how to cook more. I have to, and I got a birthday coming up actually, but that's for the birthday celebration. So here is all of the delicious ground beef that I made. I'm getting better at making different things that are need to be seasoned. Just tossed, on the grill, on the stove, everything. So, for my favorite thing is I love to bake. I really love baking. I would say, I really love baking cakes. So especially I like putting it in the bun cake pan, and you'll see how it rises from the bottom, because it's the perfect opposite. Well, like instead of putting it in a regular cake pan, top, pull it down from the bottom, and then wash out that pan. So I love baking cakes, but I just like food, like other like food. It's not dessert. I really love cooking breakfast. Oh yeah, I love making eggs, bacon, but I really love baking cakes. So thank you so much for that question. My next question, these are all good friends, of course. So the next good friend is Boobop 187. She always says 187, but I'll just say 187. Will you ever do any movie reviews that feature the almighty, great and mighty Liam Neeson? If you don't watch her videos, she of course really respects Liam Neeson. And also, do you love anime? So I have reviewed a lot of Liam Neeson movies. Oh yeah, for my favorite, I want to see more of his. I haven't seen all the Takens, but from what I have seen, he's really good at driving home, the drama, the suspense. He's amazing. But he can be funny too, I really like him in Rob Roy. I feel like it's so underrated. They did such a great job of telling that story, for a modern audience and everything. And I feel like Tim Roth, that's one of his best villain roles too, and he does that how many times? Oh yeah, but I really loved how, Liam, he was real, I feel like he was, one of his friendlier roles. Oh yeah, it was awesome that he enjoyed growing everything with his wife, his kids in Scotland, and faced off. I don't want to give it away. I will have my review, for Rob Roy up there. Oh yeah, and I want to see more, but of course he is awesome as he is actually Ra's al Ghul. I know I didn't say it in my Batman Begins review. Yeah, he is Ra's al Ghul. Oh yeah, but he's in a lot of movies, but a lot of them I can't wait to see. But but I feel like he is underrated in Rob Roy. Schindler's List, I gotta watch. So yeah. Oh yeah, so I will continue to review movies to actually answer Boobop's question. I will continue to review those great and mighty Liam Neeson roles. Yeah, and I really like anime. I've never been the biggest, besides the most popular animes, I really liked Inuyasha. I'm not sure if you ever watched that. About this young schoolgirl who goes into this, mythical, pretty much ninja world. And there's this cat-eared man with an awesome karate, uniform that's red. I haven't watched it in the longest, but I really like that. By name, Naruto is amazing. of course, can't, be My Neighbor Totoro, I haven't seen a lot of anime movies, I know. And, I don't watch a lot of anime anymore, but I do like it. Yeah, I just don't think about it. Well, I wonder if anyone, I will search for this. It was this millionaire who has this giant robot suit. I used to watch it. Yeah, he had this giant, it was a giant black robot. It was this millionaire. But yeah, I really like anime, but I just don't watch it. I just don't think about it. And, most of it is amazing, but some of it is a little... but all of it is awesome detail. Oh yeah, it's amazing. Just some of it, I have all the restrictions. But it's amazing, so I will... watch more. I watch more anime. I do like it. I do like it. I will love it. I need to watch it more. But yeah, I've always liked it. And of course, you got the big ones like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon. Oh yeah, Digimon, Digital Monster. I feel like no one really talks about it. It is different, okay? These digital monsters instead of the pocket monsters, okay? Oh yeah, so I will watch more. So thank you so much. Yes. Next questions are from Finis Tempest, and her questions are, first question, what's your favorite video you've done? Well, I love the Rolodex of the 4 years, about to be 4 years, of awesome, just videos in general, 4 reviews, yeah, let's do that. I really loved talking about Ghostbusters, like some of my earliest reviews, some of my favorite movies, Back to the Future. I did those early on. Of course, if you're new to the channel, and thank you everyone who like the other movie channels, you're awesome. Everyone else is awesome. You should check out. If you want to see my review, those are older. For Back to the Future. So I really love like the actual review. Doing everything, and also video in general. Video in general, I love doing specials. I love doing like the Christmas specials and stuff. I really love the last Christmas special that I did because I went over Jingle All the Way. Oh yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. So, it's so wonderful. That wasn't Jimmy Stewart. So I love that special specific. I love doing those specials. So video in general, I say the last Christmas special that I did. But review, it doesn't matter if it's recent. Of course. I love the movie and I love going over, big. So I think that's one of my favorite reviews, And Good, Bad, the Ugly, So favorite review, probably Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Yeah, video, the Christmas special. Next question from Finis. Oh yeah, here it is. How long have you been doing your amazing drawings? I've been drawing for all of the crayon day. And I used to draw cartoony, really cartoony, all the detail and everything. So drawing like this, and when my uncle gave me the How to Draw the Marvel Way, I'm sure if you're an artist, you have heard how amazing all the fundamentals are broken down for all of us true believers. Yeah, by the Marvel giants and everything. Oh yeah, so after reading that book, it showed how a head is basically an upside down egg. It's talking about like broad, like are you a broad, chin hero? Are you a narrow chin? You pretty much that is an egg face. Not bad, but not egg head. It's not yeah, it's not that Marvel villain. And also on the 66, that was Batman villain. So that book that I have super close, helped out amazingly. In fact, why just stop at the hero fundamentals, right? Oh yeah, but for the hero fundamentals, not only do you learn exactly how cylindrical and broad all the shapes can be, but when I draw airplanes, when I draw like literally everything's in here, so awesome. To then all of my subjects. Next movie drawings will be awesome. Oh yeah, for subjects, you have to focus predominantly on your subject, right? Getting a good page, Have to get a good page around here. But you can shape it out if you want to. But the focus is focusing on your subject. And then of course, hatching sibling. So when I got this book, That's when I really started drawing more detail, like these amazing drawings, this book. So already, whew, it's been some years. It's been some years. I'll say 5. I mean, about 5 years. It's been awesome. Oh yeah, it's getting stronger and stronger. And then for animators, yeah. And the next question, this is the animator survival kit, literally. And I'll move on. If you want me to talk about it, I'm ready. But I'll move on. Come on, question. Also from Fans Templates, 2 more questions. Yep. How do you become so confident on camera? I'm so glad that I always, I have loved the videos that I've seen other YouTubers create. Like, I've been watching YouTube for like, oh my god, since 08, 09, the longest. Yeah, and that kind of goes into the next question. Oh, shadow. So, mainly I've always, been fine on camera, but I become more confident being myself. Literally just imagine all of your friends. And just like if you do public speaking, and you are in front of the giant crowd, just think about what keeps your audience, just like with public speaking. Oh, yeah, I'm always thinking of these things. What captures your audience attention for all of those minutes. Yeah, what are funny antidotes? Just focus on what keeps the audience interested. And just be you. The main answer, be you. Yay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yay. Oh yeah, but just building on those skills, fitness, you really wanna, be great at first be great at communication. Because, if you're communicating, kind of like this, like that, now you're not getting everyone. You wanna be dead on, easily understood. Depending on what you're going to have the best diction, but, easily understood. So, no communication, know your audience. Because, making videos, your audience will just be glued to. So you can be confident because, your audience will love your videos, right? Like YouTube all the time. Like, if no one else, your audience will count up all those views in your analytics and everything, So, be a great communicator. You don't have to do public speaking, but like a public speaker, I say communication skills. I know I kind of went back. So answer, communication skills, and be yourself. So both of those are the answers. And last question from Finna. And what was your inspiration to start YouTube? Like I said, I was watching YouTube back when they still do, but I used to love action figure reviews and stuff. I'm not sure if anyone knows Sean X Long or The Review Spot. He would do DVDs. I was watching him back in 6th grade. Yeah, I was watching him for the longest, 5th grade. Oh yeah, he would literally review everything, right? And I remember before I uploaded a single video to YouTube, I actually did toy reviews and stuff. But I love movies. So, of course, my favorite film critics of all time, Siskel and Ebert, So, for starting YouTube, it was Review Spot, those review channels, because, talk about awesome things. You are reviewing, duh, but it's just fish, you're not reviewing, it's different reviewing. So, for, YouTube, it was them. But for specifically talking about movies, bring on Siskel and Ebert, Leonard Moulton, and all of the awesome, I used to watch a bunch of YouTube movie reviewers, but kind of shifted. But there's so many awesome movie reviewers out there. Oh yeah, I used to watch some AMC movie talks. There's movie shows, and of course movie critics. And now I got even more, friends and everything who are also movie critics. Yeah, but was really inspired by everyone on Channel Awesome was awesome, Oh yeah, so those review channels Review Spot. I know I'm some of you getting deja vu. Does he still do that? The Review Spot. It would just be his hands, and he would talk about DVDs, toy. He would have candy and stuff, and just eat it off screen, So those channels, and then I love film critics and film criticism and everything. Oh yeah, so all of them. So next set of questions, not many more, are from Sarah Rose. And her first question are, what are your top favorite movies? I'm so glad that I love Big. Oh yeah, Literally, I'm so like, I'm always rewatching movies and getting more, but of course, Back to the Future, come on, Smokey and the Bandit, has become one of my favorites. And also these are just my favorites. So Max Keeble's big movie, because I'm a 2000. I'm going to do a video where you find out more about me, right? But I grew up 2000s, early 2010s. Max Keeble's big movie. His favorite movies, I love the Parent Trap remake. I need to see the original. Favorite movies of all time. Here's the rest of them. I love Fighting Temptations. Oh yeah, like if you want a fun spiritual movie, like it's not, it's fun and also it has a strong faithful message. It's amazing, and you want an awesome cast. That's awesome, and always growing in the movies that I love. Bring on Casablanca, Indiana Jones, and a lot of movies that I grew up with. The Mask. Oh yeah, Rocky. The Rocky series. I love feel good movies, and I love good comedy movies. Come on, crack up with all of the National Lampoon Vacations. If you have a great, a great, entry of like Spaceballs. All the parodies. Yeah, so I love great comedy movies. Oh yeah, because you can expand on jokes and make us care for these characters. Come on, like literally it's fun, but it's still hilarious. I love how you can have the comedic timing, but the story, I love that, of course, Oh yeah, Ghostbusters. But absolute top favorite movies, I have to say. Big here's the process of getting them out. Yes, I love Big Lebowski. Bring on. Oh, my final decision. Like, Indiana Jones and Last Crusade specifically. All of. I need to see the last of Lord of the Rings. Fellowship of the Ring. Fellowship of the Ring. Places in the Heart. So many. But to narrow it down, yeah. Big. Yeah, let's do this. Key Largo, 12 Angry Men, Smokey and the Bandit, so many, Back to the Future. So yeah, those, but there's so many I love, like I said, Finding Temptation. It was hard to narrow down, but I'd say those. And I love, great comedy movies. I love great dramas and good, feel-good comedy dramas. I love sci-fi, action. But, a movie that gets you, excited. I love movies that get you excited, things like that. It's awesome. Next question. How did you first become interested in creating film reviews? Kind of dive into previous answers, that you don't have to rewind to. I've always loved movies, and then, by the time I was watching, it was just, Roger Ebert with, like, a whole cavalcade of awesome film reviewers. They would review movies. Yeah, I remember, like, they would review Flintstones and Reinventions of Vegas, and you know what that got, sadly. I remember they, like, so, like, early 2000s and stuff. I remember we used to watch them. And, of course, used to, watch, like, all of the, Channel Awesome people. And, just having a fun conversation and how could these movies does this movie need to be reviewed? Just, you're literally reviewing how great this movie is, or just, you're reviewing this movie and could it be better, So I've always just loved talking about movies. So here's the whole community. It's growing. Oh yeah, it's amazing. Oh yeah, so, loving movies and, and, seeing those film critics, I love it. And I've always just loved, talking about movies. It's amazing. Which Kenfinity reviews have been my favorite videos? I like specifically video wise. I know it's been so many movies, but like talking about the movie, the adventure, and everything. Oh man, like even some of the ones that weren't as good, like Pan was a ball, and how could it not? The 2015. by Warner Brothers, Peter Pan origin movie, with Blackbeard say, "Here we are now, entertainer." They stung Nirvana. That was a ball. Yeah, and just we're like going through fun moments in movies. Like Much Ado About Nothing was a fun one. Stranger Than Fiction. Like I Just Did Speed. Amazing. I love it. Yeah, and there's so many movies, like there's so much, and then there's some movies like it doesn't sound like a lot. Yeah, but definitely those. And I just can't think like specifically like the reviews. Yeah, I've done for so long. But I would say those, definite. Yeah. Do you have any favorite TV shows? Oh yes, like of all time favorite TV shows. Come on, Happy Days, Good Times, Jake and Josh, Smallville, Phil of the Future. I love good comedies. And I can't wait. Like I love good dramas that keep you anticipating more. Yeah, I love like keeping up with all Star Trek. Love those shows. Which have a good balance of comedy, drama, everything. Oh yeah, but there's so many shows that I love. Oh yes, but yeah, this is Waverly Place. It's still funny to me. Full House, Family Matters, those are great. Sister, Sister. So like of all time. Oh yeah, I love shows like that I used to like. You grow up, watching reruns of Beverly Hillbillies, Green Acres, so many awesome shows. Oh yeah, so those, and then current shows. There's this awesome sitcom on ABC called United We Fall, and it's pretty much a modern day King of Queens because it's about this man and his wife going through being a loving couple in modern day, and one of their parents lives with them like King of Queens. Yeah, it stars Will Sasso, who used to be on Mad TV, and he was in he played Curly. Yeah, he was Curly. Hey Mo. Yeah, he was Curly in the 2012 Three Stooges movie, which was pretty funny. You can check out my review. I got that too. And Christine. Christina Vidal plays his wife, and I first saw her in the 2003 Freaky Friday, but she was in a really cool Disney Channel movie called Brink that I'm gonna talk about later. And she had her own show on Nickelodeon called Taina, which is good. Oh yeah, and yeah, there was this couple, and his mom, played by Jane Curtin, lives with them. And she's just making sure things are orderly. And Jane Curtin, she has that smile. And they have 2 daughters. And literally, I love how calm it is. Because they're literally just going through everyday life. And especially Will, the character's name is Bill as well. I love how relaxed they are and just how go with the flow they are while, taking care of everyday life. And another, ABC show I've been watching along since the very beginning is the Goldbergs. It's just, the same formula setup. I say setup as the Wonder Years. Everybody hates Chris. Of a man, calling and narrating, what it was like when he was younger. And it's about this young man named Adam who, like me, loves movies and wants to be a film. I want to be a filmmaker and also an animator or something. Well, he mainly just wants to be a filmmaker. And it's literally the creator of the show's life, Adam Goldberg. And it's hilarious. Oh, yeah, he has an older brother named Barry who wins everything. Yeah, his rap name is Big Tasty. And he has a sister named Erica who, loves music. And, come on, dweebs, And if you haven't watched the show, it's hilarious. It's literally, everything that happens with growing up with all of the 80 awesomeness. Literally, it's not just, it's everything you do growing up. And I love the funniest thing about the show, and everyone who watches, the back and forths. They have these hilarious back and forths with each other, and there's these pauses in between, there's these hilarious, non sequiturs that happen in between. Oh, yeah, but it's hilarious. And, his pops, his grandpa, played by George Siegel, who's an awesome actor. I'm reviewing movies with him in it. He plays his grandpa. So that show is hilarious. I love it. I know, some people are man, they gotta bleep out some words, but it's not that bad. That's pretty good. And, I know, like, who still watches Disney Channel? But there's some shows that are for everyone, and like, there's a show, definitely a show called Sydney to the Max, which is literally this young lady. She's 12 years old, and she lives with her dad and her grandma. And Max, her dad, grew up in the same house. He's now going to the, and his mom was awesome, and she was a DMV employee. And we literally flashback all the time to when Max was a kid in 92. And, like, it's still 92 when they flashback. And how Sid is now growing up. So, like, literally, how things don't really change besides all of the, easy portable technology. How things change. You don't have to do this at all anymore. And, oh, yeah. And, you have wireless headphones. You don't have to connect it to the to the Sony Walkman, to the player anymore, or the cassette, or the CD. So you don't have to do that anymore. So that's an awesome show. Yeah. So I don't watch a lot of shows, like I don't watch a lot of shows right now, just like concurrently. But those are fun. I love comedies. Like, there's just not a lot of dramas right now. Like, there's so many procedurals. Keep doing all of the NCIS, but like there's so many of them. Still, I don't really watch them anymore. But I love a good like Smallville. Yeah, I love a great drama, and that was a great take on Superman. But like comedy is just like forever. Like, I love those shows. Yeah, and of course, like, if you want to go to any of the questions, feel free. And two more questions. When did you start drawing? I love how it's coming back. Specifically, like, really drawing, I would say second grade. I remember being in art class, and, I loved specific Batman, and I was specifically watching as Batman Beyond when it was huge and everything, right? So I remember in art class, I literally, when I was like really drawing like superheroes and stuff, and like wanted to get better, not just for superheroes, but I wanted to get better since I was drawing superheroes. Like, I drew like regular Batman, I drew, I drew all of those. And then I started creating my own characters, and I started really getting inspired by like Hanna-Barbera, like that real cartoony style. Oh yeah, and like Jay Ward. Jay Ward's the one who created Rocky and Bullwinkle. And Mr. Peabody, Sherman, George the Jungle. He created those cartoons, You can tell by his style, very distinct. Underdog, yeah. So I used to draw real cartoony, and I still do, but I like my style. And then I told you with the books, I started developing it. So we're in second grade, so that's the answer, But it's good to develop your develop your style, because there's so many cartoony styles, and everything. I kind of like it's realistic, but still cartoony. I like that good mixture I have. I like that. Yeah, and one more question. And this is the last question, actually. What kind of animation ideas have been coming up recently? I'm going to have the copyright. I can't say too much now. But I have some awesome, specifically gonna stay animation. Speaking of superhero, is a really fun take on like a Mighty Mouse, like a fun animal superhero that still has stakes and everything. So I got an idea like that, and then I got ideas that could be live action actually. Like, I have an investigation show, a really cool police show, but I can't give much. I know, yeah, but awesome ideas, and a really cool, fear expert at getting rid of fear, like traveling town to town, getting rid of fears. One of those. So I hope that answers your question, because I'm gonna have copyright. I don't want to give much away. But yeah, I guess you see my slideshows of all those show ideas. So these are other show ideas. You can just tell by like you look in those. I don't see a detective. So like, yeah, these are different ideas. So, and I'm always gaining awesome new ideas. I love it. Yeah, awesome. I'm kind of going through some right now. Awesome. Oh yeah, and I'm so glad that I have the biggest thank you to give to all of you who ask questions and who are just, checking out everything. Thank you so much for growing the channel. And I know 3, 4, 500, come on. I know it takes time, and I've gotten so much better from, literally November 30th, 2016, first review, Of course, videos before my first review, yeah. You see some really when I first got my old tablet, you see those little slideshows that I made? That was in my old tablet. Like you, it's like you and me, something like that. But you see how much I, am growing, continue to grow. And I know there's so many specificities with answering questions. But I'm so glad that I got all of yours. Please let me know if there's anything else that you ever want to know. Because the next one, right? This is just number one. So let me know any other questions you have. Please tell me how you enjoyed. And please just keep checking out the channel. Yes. Yeah, awesome, next drawings are coming. And more, of course, awesome movies. And I'm gonna have a really cool celebration coming up. That's that I do on the channel, but it's not for the channel. Yeah, it's for me and for all of us to enjoy. And just thank you all so much for everything. And I know I gotta go through the Rolodex, but I hope that answered all of your questions. And yeah, of course, let me know anything else you want to know. If you want me to go deeper in a question, everything, okay? And thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you know when all new videos come out. And these videos will last for infinity.